When the dajjal comes out, he doesn't call himself an imam. You know what he calls himself? He calls himself Prophet Isa alayhi salam himself. He calls himself Prophet Isa. Huh? The dajjal calls himself, I am Prophet Isa. But he's lying. Listen to what the Prophet ﷺ said. He said, one night, he was going on Isra wal Mi'raj. You know Isra wal Mi'raj, the story? Okay. So he said, Jibreel alayhi salam took me to the Kaaba. And I was praying at the Kaaba. This hadith is in Sahih Muslim. He says, he took me in front of the Kaaba. And then after I finished, I looked to my right or left. And I see a young man. His hair is nice and long. It comes up to his shoulders. It's neither too straight nor too wavy. And it looks like water is on it, but it doesn't really have water. So it's got really beautiful, silky, shiny hair. And his face, his features is dark, Adami, which means he's got a dark features. And he had two people with him that he was putting his hands on their shoulders. And I liked the way he looked. So I asked Jibreel, who is that? And Jibreel said, that is your brother, Isa alayhi salam. He goes, then I looked to the other side and I saw another young man. And this young man, he was one of the biggest sizes that I've ever seen. He wasn't tall, but he was just big. And his hair was very coarse, very rough hair, right? And one of his eyes, the right eye, it was bulging like a grape, but the you know the black part, you know the iris, you know the inside, it's like a sultana. He can't see from it. It's gone. So he can't see from it. It's blind from the right eye. And the left eye also looks unusual. I think he even has a different color, but he can see from it. So both his eyes are deformed. They don't look normal. Anyway, he says, and he had two people and he was, leaning on their shoulder. And the Prophet ﷺ said, oh Jibreel, who is that? And he said, that is Al-Masih Ad-Dajjal.